But you, the WBC, think that you better than everybody, don't you? So since you, the WBC, and you got the green belt, which don't mean it, real belt is the ring belt, which is free, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Can you talk about the difficulty of this decision?
Yes, it's very sad. It is very complicated to have to vacate a title, to withdraw recognition of a champion hurts very deeply.
And this is what TKO's saying. Why do you have to pay them? Don't pay them. Don't adhere to their crazy.
Terence Crawford calls for a full boycott of the WBC after the organization stripped Shakur Stevenson of his title. He openly slams the WBC for what he describes as arrogant behavior, overly strict regulations, and excessive sanctioning fees that fighters are forced to pay, questioning their authority and fairness.
$100,000. What makes you so motherfucking better than any of the other sanctioned bodies? Huh? To that question. What makes you better than the WBO, the IBF, or the WBA?
Terence Crawford gets into a heated clash with WBC President Mauricio Suleiman, boldly stating that he could take the belt anytime he wants. Crawford criticizes Suleiman for charging what he calls a useless $100,000 fee related to Shakur Stevenson, accusing the organization of exploiting fighters for money.
You take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway.
Mauricio Suleiman stripped Shakur Stevenson of his title, following a similar move he previously made against Terence Crawford. The WBC claimed both fighters violated rules, failed to make required payments, and therefore lost their official WBC title status, a justification that many fans and fighters strongly dispute.
The WBC super lightweight, then he unified and became undisputed in welterweight against WBC champion, who was Spence, in a great fight. He petitioned to fight a final elimination bout in super welterweight against Madrimov and remain champion in welter. The WBC supported him. He did not comply with the rules. Then he moves up to super middle and makes the fight of the century, beats Canelo, makes $50 million or around that. The WBC absolutely is not going to charge 3% of such an amount. We made a very clear 0.6%, which is $300,000.
Shakur Stevenson took to X, saying, "I just paid these dudes after my last fight. What the hell am I giving y'all $100K right now for? Because y'all got beef with Bud, so come at me for it." He expressed clear frustration over the constant demands. Terence Crawford added that officials live comfortably off fighters, while boxers take brutal punishment in the ring and are still forced to pay unnecessary WBC sanctioning fees.
You know, and guess who gotta pay for it? Us fighters. We paying for y'all to come out here, have the time of y'all life, stay in the best hotels of y'all life, and it's all done on our dime. It's done on our dime. Do that sound right to y'all? It's crazy, ain't it? We the one out there getting battered, knocked upside our head, and every time we step foot in the ring, we gotta pay them a sanction fee like they the government. We getting taxed.
Shakur Stevenson went even further, saying, "100K to some crooks who don't deserve it? Nah, Leilani, I'd rather give it to you, baby girl. The WBC didn't even have anything to do with this fight and it's eating them alive. Take your belt. It don't make me." His anger was obvious. Roy Jones Jr. backed him up, stating that regardless of disputes, stripping a champion of his belt is unfair, disrespectful, and makes the organization look bad.
A lot of people were really upset about, and you know,
I don't really want to get too deep into that. All I'm gonna say is it's wrong for him to be stripped. He didn't even defend the title.
yeah.
That's all.
Chris Mannix strongly condemned the WBC for demanding excessive fees from Shakur Stevenson, calling the situation disgusting and completely unfair. He stressed that no matter how much money Shakur earns, it belongs to him alone, and the organization has no moral right to claim it. Mannix argued that the entire sanctioning system is broken and exploitative, targeting fighters who already endure extreme physical and mental punishment inside the ring while being burdened with unnecessary financial demands.
It's crooked and shady. as you can possibly get. And for the WBC to do this now, when sanctioning bodies are under attack, when the sanctioning system is under attack, this is a glaring example about why maybe they shouldn't exist. Maybe they shouldn't be in boxing if you are going to reach into the pocket of a fighter like Shakur Stevenson, ask for $100,000. According to Shakur, there's been no comment on this from the WBC. I asked for one. I talked to a member of their staff. I said, tell me what's going on here. And all I've seen is the Instagram post of the WBC saying they were stripping him. To reach into the pocket of a fighter for a fight that you have nothing to do with and asking for $100,000. I don't care how much money Shakur Stevenson made that night. That's his money. That belongs in his pocket. The WBC had nothing to do with it. It is disgusting. Disgusting that they stripped Shakur Stevenson of that belt. And Shakur would be right to never fight for a WBC belt.
The WBC previously sparked major controversy with Terence Crawford when he refused to pay a $300,000 fee following his fight with Canelo Alvarez. Many believed Crawford was fully justified. He questioned why he should hand over such a massive amount, noting that the IBF, WBA, and WBO never complained about the fees he paid them. Those organizations accepted their shares without issue, highlighting what many see as the WBC's arbitrary and excessive demands. Crawford maintained that his purses were his business and that Mauricio Suleiman had no justification for asking for more money. Even when Crawford offered the standard 3% fee, the WBC rejected it and demanded 6%. Far higher than other sanctioning bodies. Analysts pointed out that aside from awarding belts, these organizations often contribute little to the actual fight, making their high fees questionable.